Alright, so I just recorded some gameplay, and then the next thing that happened was I had to recalibrate my game controller, because as you can see, it is buggy, because as you can see, I built it myself from an Arduino, and there's just some stability problems with that. But now I'm going to just kind of cruise around here and look at the Earth and demonstrate my stick cam. Here comes some opponent racer. So as you can see in the bottom corner of my screen, I have my stick cam and it is operational. And I've got some construction paper here to try to make it so that it's easier just to see the sticks and you don't get your vision all blocked up by something else. And what you can see is that this trigger right here, I mean it can move all directions, but I've got a single line on it, and that demonstrates that I'm only using it to move up and down for throttle. So here I'm throttling back. Now I'm throttling forward. And of course the main engine is a lot more powerful than the reverse engine, so throttling forward makes a huge difference. So here you can see that I'm operating my other lateral thrust sticks, and now I'm going to turn around by yawing. And you can see my thumb is in action. And then I can pitch. And then there's the Earth. So now I'm going to go fly around a little bit. And there's my roll axis. And you can see that on my roll axis, I've got a line coming the other direction. Okie dokie. So here, isn't that interesting? I can fly through these shapes. And another thing that I can do is I can push this button right here to sit in my cockpit instead. Okay, so again, I would like to draw your attention here. So the right trigger is my roll axis. And the roll axis is on the right trigger because I actually use it less for navigation. I use it to get oriented for certain corners, or because the up and down thrusters are doubled, and so there's more of those thrusters, and so the actual change in the up and down axis is more dramatic than the change in left and right axis. So by rolling, sometimes you can get a turning advantage. But actually, I mostly drive around by just pitching and yawing, and because the main engine is so much more powerful, most changes in direction should be done by angling the main engine. So here I'm going to change my once you get to a lower velocity, it's more useful to use these other directions of thrust. Oops, I crashed. So you can see that my right thumb is what controls my look, essentially, and which is a rotation axis. And then my right trigger, so all of my rotation is on the right side. All of my acceleration is on the left side. And I also have a button to turn float on and off. And so now you see I won't float. But I prefer to float, which is the whole reason I play the game. I actually don't care about the other stabilized version of Control. Here we can see the stands. There's all the people watching me. And I'm going to go ahead and call that a video. Hopefully you got to see some of that stick cam in action. Thank you very much.